Good afternoon, YouTube. Drew Franklin here, Tyler Thompson, Nick Roush. I've stopped dancing now that I know Steven can watch us even when we're not on screen.
I'm so paranoid about that now.
It's like you are still getting some moves. But we dance because we're excited.
Yeah.
It's good to be back. Another Thursday, another happy hour presented by Country Boy Brewing, as always. Excited to have more Country Boys. I saw a picture. Yeah, coffee. I would love some of that. I saw a picture on our Instagram. I'm going to assume that was your collection, Tyler. It looked like there was a lemonade and then maybe a cliff jumper. Is that what you have there?
Yeah, I've got a halfway home, so close to a cliff jumper. But yeah, that's what I've got in my fridge right now. So they're saved especially for Thursday afternoons.
Can't go wrong with Country Boy. In fact, I didn't have any Country Boy. Last week I relied on coffee. This week, even though I need coffee, I was like, it's a happy hour. It's not a coffee hour. So straight from Clark's Pumpkin Shop. Dun, 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 dun. I'm bringing back the Blue Raz.
Crazy.
You know, Nick, I don't think you were on with us last time, but I took it all down in one pull. We're not going to do that today. I'm going to enjoy it, but I am bringing back the Blue Raz. That was a little aggressive. It was a little aggressive last time.
Is it weird that what's old is new? I mean, I felt like, when I was 22, I was a big fan of just getting a couple tall boys from the gas station. I love doing that now. Just grabbing a couple, just what's a few hurt.
That is so blue.
It's so blue. It's not something I would normally drink, but Country Boy makes a great product. 6.9%, just like you need at 4 p.m. on a Thursday. One of their guys over there, Mason, he's been talking about this forever. I think they're designed for the college kids that are trying to really get after it. But, I'm about to turn 41. I like to pretend I'm still in college, so I will partake. Go find it in your local convenience stores, Kroger's, Total Wines. And go to Country Boy, Chair Avenue. Got the one over at PKL. The one at Georgetown, still massive and still always crowded. Always a good time with Country Boy.
Is there a Table Street near Chair Avenue?
There needs to be.
I mean, like what are we doing here? Or a Stool Street? Come on. It should be Furniture Row right there by the railroad tracks.
I broke a lot of traffic laws over there today. I didn't know there was graduation at Rupp this morning. Normally, none of us are early to the show. Yeah. We're never there 30 minutes early, but I'm rarely later than 10 minutes before. And Matt had to call me are you coming? And I ran in as the show was starting this morning. I ran not one, but 2 red lights, and not kind of ran them, they were red. And I looked like I got to go. So I'm confessing to my crimes today, but I couldn't be late for this morning's show. By the way, KS Bar, this was packed.
Yeah.
Did you ever get out of there?
I was emotional watching the videos from afar. The video of Ryan walking in. Oh my gosh.
That was a very cool moment.
That was a lot.
Yeah.
Let me go down on my chair.
I was admittedly a little sad that I went to Will Stein's Kentucky football camp on Monday and remembered that KS Bar isn't open on Monday. I was like, oh, damn, there goes my wings. I was getting one more wings for the road. But oddly enough, I probably had more salads at KS Bar than any other meal, right? You gotta mix one in, right? When you're on the road, you can't be eating fried food for every meal. So, I had to mix in a salad, and I get emotional as Ryan thinking about not having my salads.
All right, I gotta call your bluff a little bit here, because on the board you were talking about this. You get the fried chicken salad.
Well, I mean, it's salad.
It's a lot of lettuce.
Salad. Yeah. There is some lettuce to go with that fried chicken and ranch and bacon and whatever delicious stuff we put in it. But I do love how you can talk yourself into a salad being healthy no matter what is in the salad. It's taco salad, healthy. Fried chicken salad, healthy.
Pasta salad.
Right.
Oh, just so healthy for you. So good for you.
Anything with mayonnaise salad, healthy. But
potato salad. That's got to be good for you, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I like that, Nick, you say you got to work in a salad at KS Bar every once in a while. It was open 8 years. I'm not even sure I knew that we had lettuce on the premises. I was never working in a salad. I had a good buffalo wrap today. I don't want to call her out, but it was very emotional. Our bartender, Rachel, who's great, been there a long time. Mm-hmm. She has a full bar, and she's just crying, pouring drinks. The people that are getting the drinks are crying. It was a lot heavier than I expected in there today. I'm going back tomorrow. I'm taking my dad. He's doesn't get out of the house much right now. He had ankle surgery, so he didn't get out. But I'm going to roll him in there for one last shebang tomorrow night before Railbird takes over this weekend. But it was a fun morning.
Yeah, it is kind of almost like a wake. I mean, and I'm glad that we are getting the proper send off though, because too many times your favorite restaurant or whatever it may be, it's just you just find out it's closed. So like we've gotten a nice little last hurrah with KS Bar. We had many great memories there. Some that we'll never remember, right? I guess that's how you say it. My personal favorite was just when we had the Survivor watch party because I was so nervous, like having any sort of response. When you get responsibility at the bar, there was like oh God, is this going to work? Yeah, like and you just don't want to mess it up. And I'd never thought that many people would. Like so many people showed up. I'm like maybe we need to get some more we need more Survivor people so we can just have like another night at the bar like this. It was nuts. That was a lot of fun. And we shut it down that night. We went to after hours and then we went to after hours, which is kind of, it made me feel
Wednesday
young.
Wednesday night too.
Yes. It was a Wednesday night. I felt young, especially sleeping on the couch upstairs in the office. So,
Well,
you only have season 40 once.
Yeah.
We should have done season 50. We could have saved Jeff from himself.
Yeah, I was about to say that was 10 years ago, but they do 2 seasons each year.
Yeah.
It was really just 5. Okay.
Well,
I was about to feel really old.
Yeah, no. We're not that old, but we did have a good time at KS Bar. We'll certainly miss it.
We'll still have the game days. A lot of people are confused on that, and I get it. It is confusing. We're not changing the place whatsoever. Like some people have asked to get their stuff back, and they're more than welcome to it. But like, there's no plans to even move a picture. It just won't be open to daily operation. But it's just consider it like an event space for what's going in next door. We'll do trivias and.
If you're, I don't know, host a morning radio show for an hour and produce UK games on the weekend, you need a wedding venue. In theory,
there you go.
There's a sports bar.
I like the idea. I like the idea. You wouldn't be talking about Billy Rutledge, would you?
Honestly, I know that we're not exactly the brains behind the operation, but wouldn't it be pretty sick if you could just rent out KS Bar for sports bar for a night? Is that basically? Are we going to give people that option? Because that sounds like a pretty awesome option to give people. The happy hour. We're getting our happiest ideas out there.
Yeah, let's float up. I'm trying to pull up pictures. We did our baby shower there. I don't think I ever shared this, but we even changed the backdrop and made it all fancy in there. So sure, have a wedding, have a baby shower, go crazy, do whatever.
As long as we can have all of our staff meetings there in the back left corner, because I feel like that's where we have all of our staff meetings.
For business being held. Yeah.
Right.
It's a little bit different than going to McGee's or Huge Ass Burgers. I feel like that's where the staff meetings were for the longest time.
Or the Holiday Inn Express conference room right across the parking lot. That's been a popular one.
It was hard to get anything done at Huge Ass.
Yeah.
Well, if you're looking for somewhere not on game days or game days, say you're missing KS Bar, right down the street on Broadway, on down Harrodsburg Road, our friends at Parlor Pizza. It's your family's go-to spot for award-winning pizzas, wings, and, of course, the best game day destination. We've talked about it forever. They sponsored Rapid Reactions. We love Parlor. I like the pepperoni bombs. I think Jack gets the hot honey pepperoni.
Yeah.
My favorite. I've said this before, but when Kentucky beat Arkansas this year, my friends and I had the back room. That back room is the best deal in town. You don't have to pay for the room. You just have to hit a minimum. And if you have 5-10 people, you're going to hit the minimum. So don't get it on a night I want it. So because I like going there. But that's underrated part about Parlor is they have a UK room, got the big UK logo in the back, and I'm 1-0 watching the Cats there, so I'll be running that back soon. But be sure to check out Parlor Pizza, big friends of the program. Mm-hmm. And like I said, right down Broadway on Harrodsburg Road there in Lexington, and there's I believe one in Richmond now, and even more popping up. So they're doing well.
They're all over the place too in my city. I like to get the Boss because it's got the peppers and stuff in there. They actually have one across the river that's real outdoorsy. Parlor, they're blowing up, and we're glad to have them aboard because they make great pizza at Parlor Pizza. Eat Parlor.
Nashville. I still haven't been able to go. My next trip to Kentucky, I am just going to go to Parlor Pizza. That's all I have to do. I've been hearing about it. So
Yeah, there's one opening by my house. I don't know when it's expected. I just know it's in the works. That's going to be trouble. Not going to lie. I've already packed on quite a few since little baby Avi arrived. I've thrown the diet completely out the window, and having a parlor pizza open in the neighborhood is not going to help. I'm just going to have to embrace it.
You know what? Some people. Oh wow.
You all right? Uh-oh, we lost Nick.
There you go.
Here, you need to wash it down with some Blue Raz.
Oh man. Whoa. People diet before the summer, right? That's like a thing. You get your summer bod. Summer's here. Who cares? Like we're the ship has sailed. We've added a lot of ice cream to the like. I'm one of those that I can't, if it's not in the house, I can't eat it. So like, chips, Oreo cookies. Those are things that I'll go through cycles of like, we just don't need it. We'll just eat something else. If it's not at home, I can't eat it. It's summertime. The children are at my house all of the time. So we've added ice cream to the mix, and it's the best, but it's not
also
great.
The worst.
Yes, exactly. Like, because has anybody ever been too full for ice cream?
No.
Yeah, like it's just it fills in the cracks, right? Like if you think there's no more room, somebody hands you a scoop of ice cream, you'll find room. There's no
flavor. What flavors are we working with? Are you just basic vanilla, chocolate, strawberry? Do you have cookies and cream? My personal favorite.
It depends. So we have to shop out of the giant tubs, the Tubbo ice creams, because pints would not last at our house. So we'll go, some basic vanilla, some basic chocolate, maybe the I like to call it Neapolitan just because it's more fun to say it that way. But cookies and cream is my favorite of there.
Oh.
My favorite way to eat ice cream though is to go to the like ice cream hut or whatever, like the Dairy Dale or whatever you have. But I love dipped cones. There's something about the physics behind it that just like how do you get hot and then it just melts and then it's this hard like the first bite when it's still a little soft, that's nirvana. So that's my favorite way to consume ice cream.
I didn't expect ice cream to be a topic. I'm glad it is though. I don't know how many consecutive nights Abby and I have put the baby to bed and then got into the ice cream, but it's how many straight games did Kentucky hit a 3-pointer? We're chasing that. And we don't do free shout outs, but we have come up with the concoction that we cannot quit. And it requires a Trader Joe's. I know they're not everywhere. We got one in Lexington. Do either of you live near Trader Joe's?
Oh yeah.
So close enough.
Yeah.
Okay. So I pulled this up. They have these things. They're called the tiniest cookies. They're little bitty chocolate chip cookies, but they're nice and I don't know how to describe it. They're crunchy.
Mm-hmm.
That just pour them over vanilla ice cream.
Oh,
I can't stop. I mean, it has become quite the problem because it's one thing to have cookie. Well, like you can get ice cream with cookies in it, but at that point they're already cold and frozen and mixed in. There's something about these being dry and crunchy on top of vanilla ice cream. Guys, I'm going to be 300 pounds in the next month. I'm on.
They also have those awesome little like sundae cones at Trader Joe's.
Oh,
they're like
the tiny ones.
Those
yes.
are so good.
Yeah. I've dabbled. And
they have like just the bottom of the cone is just chocolate.
Oh, that's the best part.
They fill the bottom of it with chocolate.
I'm supposed to be drinking beer right now.
There are people in the comments who are still talking about this, but I am very happy.
It's fine.
It's summertime.
It's a happy hour.
You want to talk about Momchilovich? Yeah, we got him. He's awesome. Good job. Abby, do you hear us talking about ice cream? Get in here. Come tell them how often we eat ice cream.
Okay, so here's another adult thing that I have discovered. Brooke's gift for Mother's Day last year. Actually, it was her gift to me for Father's Day, but it was really just a gift for herself. Have you heard of a Ninja Creamy before?
No.
I don't think so.
It's basically an ice cream maker. It's like a blender. It's about yay big. And so what it is you make your own concoctions. You freeze them and you make homemade ice cream. So you get like a Jell-O instant pudding packet. You mix it with some cream cheese. We'll get the cheesecake variety, mix it with, there's protein in it. So it's healthy actually. It's just, it's good for you. You're getting
like salad.
You're getting 25 grams of protein, so it's good for you. And then you're also mixing in maybe some graham crackers if it's the cheesecake, or if you get the Oreo variety, you can it'll crunch up the Oreos with you. So That's how you get healthy ice cream, Drew. And instead of getting fat, you just get strong. You get big muscles, right?
Yeah.
Because of the protein.
Muscles. What are those? I turned 41 in 8 days. I'm just now realizing that 8 days. I don't need muscles. Whatever. I've tapped out. Give me my ice cream with my tiny cookies on top.
Oh man!
I love it's been 18 minutes and we're still not dialed in. I know, Nick, you have a hard out at 5 o'clock. What we got? Some baseball going on?
Hey, I'm just glad that we get to like. This is what the happy hour is supposed to be. Like, I mean, guys, we can talk sports all we want. I mean, I actually like the NBA Finals. Me,
there you go. That's big.
I love to hate on the NBA. I was having so much fun watching the basketball last night.
Hold on, I got to interrupt you. We can't go to the finals yet. We're stuck on ice cream. Abby just popped her head in to remind me that, Nick, you know about Dietz's in Finley. That is some ice cream. That is some ice cream.
That they know what the hell they're doing when it like that.
What makes it special? Is it like
it's incredible?
It's homemade chocolate. So like, I don't know if it's sweeter, if it's like a richer, more like
custard.
No, I mean it's just ice cream.
It's just ice cream. They have candy too. They do their own candy and their own ice cream. Everyone has something in their hometown they think it's their best. Like because you grew up on it. Like in my hometown, we have golden glazed donuts. I think it's the best donut in the world, but realistically, if it entered a contest, it probably wouldn't even place. It's just what I grew up on. I'm sure all of your towns have. Yeah, you've got it, Tyler. We all have it. So when I meet her and she keeps talking about Dietz's chocolate and ice cream in Finley, I'm like, okay, I get it. It's special. It's your hometown. We all have it. No, this place is the best in the world. And they need to franchise. They won't leave Finley. They're a little bitty, tiny family operation. If you're ever in Northwest Ohio, all the free shout-outs today, you got to go to Dietz's. Yeah. If there's a Trader Joe's nearby, go get the tiny cookies and then take it there.
The chocolate-covered pretzels are yeah, they have white chocolate and regular. That's a Christmas gift that it keeps on giving, you know.
Are they pretzels? We got them at our wedding, or like traditional braided, or you know?
They were on our table at the wedding. Did you try any? We gave them. All the guests had those little pretzels. That was them. I don't know if a lot of people don't remember my wedding.
I was too distracted by Ryan Lemond at that point. He was 2 tables away, and the whole room couldn't stop staring. So
yeah, God love him.
Is that? How many times have you seen somebody more intoxicated than Ryan Lemon at Drew's wedding?
Never.
No. Who also was like semi-functioning? Because like sometimes you see people who just like are like, you know, and they're like puking in a gutter. Like that's different. That's like you're not like Ryan was still. I don't know if high functioning is correct, but like he was still operating. And
he got the part where he somehow spilled drinks all over himself. I thought was going to be the end, but then he just kept going, and he would run up to people and act like he was going to hug them. Me being one of those people, for them to just turn around and run away because they didn't want to be hugged by this cranberry vodka sticky mess of a man.
He was basically a walking cootie.
It's great.
What puts him over the top of any other wedding drunk is how early it was. You line up with your bridal party. Me and my groomsmen were in like this hallway, like what dance are we gonna do? What music are we coming out to? And they come to us and they're like, Ryan Lemon has already knocked a table over. I'm like, we haven't even gotten out there yet. Like normally it's at the end of the night, right before everyone's leaving. We hadn't even done a first dance. I don't even think the band had plugged in yet, and he is already a show. That's why we love him.
Oh man!
All right, let's focus. NBA Finals.
20 minutes.
Nick, you were talking about the NBA Finals, and I cut you off to shout out Dietz's in Finley, Ohio.
I was going to say, Drew, part of you mentioned that you're going to get another year older in 8 days. I need Carl Towns to play basketball for a long time because we are at the point where guys from the Cal era are getting old and retiring. And Carl will be the last. He's my last contemporary, technically, because I was taking a victory lap in 2015 when he was on campus. So he will be the last one where I can be like, hey, I want like Anthony Davis. The way that people talk about Wemby is how people talked about Anthony Davis. And now he's just this old bag of bones who, like, can he walk without, like, getting injured? We don't know. So like I need Carl Towns to extend this run for as long as possible because I need to still feel like the Cal golden years weren't 100 years ago, because that was 11 years ago. 11. It doesn't feel that long ago, but that was a long time ago. Love seeing Carl play well, and also just like he kind of gets hated on by the NBA community, and it feels like he's finally getting respect in a way that is also like he's the guy who's like bodying Wemby, right? It used to be he was getting bullied, like Boogie would bully him, right? And he was too soft. Now he's like the old sort of wise. I mean, he does some dumb stuff here and there, but like it made me so happy to see Carl play the way he did Monday night and help the Knicks get that game one win.
Well, he's doing it kind of how Carl, it's genuine. You know, I feel like there for a little bit, especially when he first went to New York, Carl was like trying a little hard to be cool. I don't know. It just came off weird because we all know him. He's a dork. I love Carl, but he's kind of a dork. And that's why he's probably my favorite Cal player. Like he and I bonded over that. But it kind of felt like when he went to New York, he felt like he had to be the big guy, like the macho dude. And then to see him, he's kind of gotten out of that and he's just being himself. And that interview that went viral on ESPN after the game, where he was talking about how he felt the presence of his late mother in the arena last night, and it helped him be really calm, even though this is his first NBA finals. He has every right to feel all of the pressure. You know, New York hasn't won it since 1973 or something. They haven't been in the finals since 1999. You could see that the pressure and expectations could totally weigh down on the stars of that team. But he played like cool as a cucumber. You know, 18 points, 12 rebounds. He looked awesome. He went up against Wemby and more than held his own. He owned that matchup.
They were attacking Wemby. They were like, we're not going to let this guy keep us away from the rim.
It was awesome. I think Wemby was 2 of 13 or something when Carl was guarding him. Like that's great. And then to have that moment afterwards where he talked about his mom and kind of got really real about it. And it's just that, you know, that interview has gone viral today. That's so cool to see. So I do feel like he's coming full circle here, and to win his first ring would be awesome, especially with his hometown team. So really, really happy for Carl. And even though like 2 other Kentucky players could win a ring, you know, if this goes the other way. So I feel like we're finally seeing the really good Cal era players finally being really good and winning big things in the NBA, which is kind of cool.
I'm not anti-Wemby, but when I woke up this morning and looked at my phone and the first thing I saw was him getting the Chet Holmgren treatment with the memes, I enjoyed it because I knew it meant that Carl done well. I mean, I watched the game, but Wemby was getting it pretty bad on the internet. Not nearly as bad as Chet got it when Wemby put Chet in the locker in the last series, but there were a few where he was like photoshopped onto Chet, and I smiled knowing because Carl's the one that made that happen. Couldn't be happier for Carl. Although, if the Knicks don't win it, De'Aaron Fox and Keldon Johnson are up there on some of my favorites too, so I'll be just as happy for them. But I think I give Carl the slight edge because he's in the matchup everyone's watching. We all know Wemby's going to be the face of the league starting now. He already is. And so for Carl to hold his own and win game one, I lean going for Carl, but I'm also happy. You know, De'Aaron Fox spent his time in Sacramento. I tried to like that franchise for 10 years. That's one of the worst franchises in sports. They get rid of him, and now I hope he can get a ring. But
they got rid of Mike Brown too, and Mike Brown's coaching the Knicks. It's so funny.
That clip of Mike Brown talking to De'Aaron Fox after he got fired has gone viral again. Like people are saying he's telling him, "I'll see you in the finals in a couple of years."
Can I? This is to bring it back to Kentucky too, which by the way, Fox also, I guess he might've been more of a Rockets fan. Who knows? But I mean, he's from Texas too. So that would be cool. Kind of bringing that back. Same with Carl being a New Jersey guy. But I don't know if I will ever hurt for Kentucky sports the way I hurt after that 2017 team lost. Like, the 15, like, you know, that's like a whole different, like, it's not really comparable. And, you know, this might be takey, but I think the 2017 team was Cal's second best team. I just think it was I know it didn't have the star power, but unlike some of those other teams, they had answers for everything, man. Like, there had never been a triple-double since Chris Mills, and they had 2 of them on the same team, with Fox and Briscoe. Like, I know Briscoe wasn't the ideal 2-man, but it was great to just have like, oh, here's your other second point guard. And Briscoe would step on the baseline all the time, and it would drive you nuts. Like, how do you not know where the baseline is, dude? But
every game.
Yeah, like every single game, he was good for one of them. But like you had two true lead guards. Malik Monk does not get enough credit for being the most insane scoring. Like he is, and part of it hurt him because he was kind of a poop head when he first got to the league before he figured it out. But like Malik Monk is the most insane scorer I've ever seen play at Kentucky. Like the Georgia people, I know the North Carolina games get a ton of shine. Kentucky should have lost to Georgia at home, a terrible Georgia team. But like, Mark Fox was on the other sideline. I mean, sorry, Mark Fox. I didn't mean to trash you there. But like Malik Monk just like hit like 4 threes in 5 minutes or whatever it was, and they beat him in overtime. But the other part of it all was like Bam was a truly great developmental piece who like figured it out as the year went on. And then off the bench, like Derek Willis and Dominique Hawkins were the perfect guys that come off the bench players. Winion Gabriel wasn't great that year, but like he gave you something. Like I just felt like that team, they were so built for March. There was only one team that could come close to him and one referee, and it just happened all at the same time. And I'll never forget. Like you know how they'll do the yoga pose where like people like basically like are on their hands on the floor and they like hold themselves up by that. Like that's what I did, except I was almost like planking. Like I just hit the floor like face first when stupid Luke May hit that shot. Like that team was going to win a title, and I don't know if I will ever be as sad ever again because I love that team so much. I love Fox so much. He was so great. He just killed Lonzo Ball and ripped his heart out. Yeah. We all were dancing on his grave, and it's like they just beat North Carolina. They're going to win this, and
I thought you were going to say that's your most painful loss because you had the website right after it. Wasn't that the night you had the sign?
Yeah, that was when Matt decided that you all were leaving, and it was like
we had to drive home that night.
And I was like, okay, so I guess I'm going to write about it now, and then drive to Chicago at 5 a.m. the next morning. That was fun.
So I'm curious. You said it was your second favorite Cal team, or you think it was Cal's second best team?
I think it was
what are your rankings here?
I would say, as far as like teams to win a title, 12 was the best because like they had like everybody played their role perfectly. Then 17, then 15. 15's biggest part was the guards. Like they beat you. Like if I had to play them, I'm taking Monk and Fox over Harrison's or freshman Ulis and Booker, which maybe that gets us into our game. But like I just think that Fox and Monk are the best two guards together that like I mean maybe you could say Ulis Murray the year prior they didn't have any help inside. I think 17 was just built with complementary pieces where they didn't really have any faulty problem except maybe an elite stretch 4, which is like Justin Jackson kind of got him and with North Carolina. But I put 17, 15 just they won games like 55-50. Like they kind of
was insane.
Yeah, like it was like a Megadeth, like we're just going to suffocate you sort of style that wasn't as fun, and probably the reason why they didn't win a title because they couldn't score. They just had to throw it into Towns inside. But yeah, I'd go then 12, 17, 15, 10, and then 11. Yeah, maybe that. Yeah. Shout out to Brandon Knight. Very underrated.
To your point about being underrated in Malik Monk, the single season scoring list is Dan Issel, Jody Meeks, Jamal Mashburn, Malik Monk.
Yeah.
And then his game in Vegas, I think, ranks 5th behind Meeks.
That game was so awesome. I love that game.
He's high on the 3-pointers in a single season. I feel like, we all remember it well, but when we talk about Cal greats, he's probably not high enough on the list. What he did in Kentucky.
The zone that he got into in that game in Vegas, he was getting back into it when he hit that shot against North Carolina in the Elite Eight in Memphis. It was like, oh, he's going to do it again. Just get a stop here, go to overtime, and let Malik Monk cook. And Luke May, man. I hate Drake May because of Luke May. I mean, Jack, rescind your Patriots fandom because you're dealing with a Luke May accomplice.
I took a picture with Luke May in the lobby the night before the game, and I was like, "Hey,
never forget that." Yeah.
I was like, "Don't beat my team tomorrow." Ha ha, that's funny. Did not know he was actually going to do it himself. I would like to take that one back.
The amount of like indirect hate that you got for that just cracked me up at the time. Like people were mad at you because
big time.
Luke May hit that shot.
Well, it was clearly your fault. Just like
Right, it's all our fault.
You almost got Kentucky a win in baseball on Monday. Like you almost, I mean, single-handedly.
Yeah. I live bet the under, like, well, we're not going to score. The next 4 batters score runs. I mean, take that money, DraftKings. I don't need it. Whatever helps the Cats.
Austin
Do you have any?
Keith is so mad. Austin Keith is very upset with us. We have not talked about Milan Momcilovic.
Okay.
I got to be honest. I'm so tired. I'm happy he's here, but I feel like I've had the same conversation about Momcilovic every day for the last 3 months.
The only thing I'll say about Momcilovic, because I feel like you said, we've said it all. I'm really happy he picked Kentucky because everybody can just kind of breathe a little bit and be happy and not be panicked all summer. And we can have silly conversations like this about ice cream and Cal teams and rankings like that, instead of just having this doom over our heads all year, because that's kind of where we were headed. And then thankfully that's no longer the case. He does get to campus on Saturday, so that should be cool.
I like I do a lot of football, basketball comps because, I mean, that's kind of my job, right? But like last year, we were really having to talk ourselves into the football team because this is what we do. We're fans. There is no fun in just saying that everything's going to suck. It's going to be terrible. So what you do during the offseason is you're like, well, if X, Y, and Z happens. And last year's issue with the football team was that it was A, B, C, D, E, F, and G needed to happen for them to be good because they didn't have a lot of star power, right? Like you need to have star power to raise your ceiling. We were going in that direction without me on, right? You were definitely there if you didn't have Malachi. But now, instead of, well, we need A through G to happen, now you're just like, okay, well, we might only need A, B, and C, like, particularly I like Cam Williams a lot. I don't like Cam Williams enough to be like a main guy, but if he is the 4th guy and he's kind of playing second fiddle, then you're like, okay, all right, I could see how this happened. Like we can see some stuff here. Braden Hawthorne. I don't think any of us here want to just rely on Braden Hawthorne to click because nobody has any idea what that kid's going to be. Now he's kind of just like, well, what if he's something? And then the other person who just completely gets overlooked in all of this, and I think it's best for him, is Trent Noah. Where like a lot of people are done with him. I think it was a sophomore slump where maybe the expectations were a little too high. He probably got asked to do a little too much. I think he's going to be sneaky good for Kentucky this upcoming season. And like all of that is possible because you have a star now that you can kind of rely on. And ultimately for me, like, what you're going to get with me on, like that is like all right, we have a shooter who can score multiple ways. You're banking at least 12 points a game out of this guy. You kind of know what you're going to get with Moreno. Now it's like, all right, well, how good are Zoom and Wilkins going to be? And I'm not going to lie, Drew, I was a little worried that it wasn't going to work with those two because I just didn't know, like, can they be good enough? And will they have space to work? At least now they have some space that Milan and Cam Williams can create on the perimeter because there's some outside shooting there, allowing them to get some driving lanes. So I think ultimately the backcourt is what defines this team's ceiling. Now that you have a guy who really raises that bar with Momcilovic in the fold.
I have the opposite Trent Noah take. I wonder about how many opportunities he's going to get. It's not that he won't develop or play better his junior year. I just think they're stacked at his position right now, assuming McBride and Njai, step up and play to the level that we think they can, taking a step forward from one international, other coming up in conference. Now, I mean, I'm confident if Trent goes in, he'll perform better than last year. I think a lot of it was between his ears. It just turned into a funk there at the end. He was missing wide open shots. He's better than that. But I wonder how many actual opportunities he's going to get because they're kind of loaded up there, especially if Cam Williams steps up the way we're all hoping he will. And as you said, Hawthorne, if those two are taking up the 3 a little bit, There's a lot of forwards there right now that'll have to pan out once they get and start competing on campus.
I think you nailed it in that Trent's got to be ready to go when his name or number is called, because he started last year. He started the season starting, and I think that just went – it was just too much. You could tell it kind of weighed on him, and even when he would come in periodically throughout the rest of the season, you could tell he was hesitating whenever – he would get the ball. It's like, you're open, Trent, just shoot. And there would be a moment of hesitation, and then he would miss. So he's just got to be ready. He did have some cool highlights on his Instagram story. He's working down there in Harlan, putting in the work. So just like he bulked up to a little bit.
Just be Ravi Moss, right? Like every 4 games, hit 3 threes, and we'll be happy. You know, like that's all you need, right? Ravi, he didn't do much, but every once in a while he'd come in and just splash a couple threes, and you're like, hey, that's what we need.
Do it against Tennessee. I mean, Trent did that his freshman year. That'd be great. Just keep doing it against Tennessee. That's all I ask. Maybe
we've put Steven through hell going out of order with our timeline here. You're just bouncing all over the place. Roush, I'm really excited about Big Blue Roulette, and we're already 20 minutes left. So why don't you do our football recruiting bit quickly and just summarize it all up for us?
15 players, 2 top 100 offensive linemen from Mississippi. So that's good. It'd be nice to get one of those guys. And then Malachi Brown, he's a Corbin defensive lineman. Could be on commitment watch here. He's a 4-star talent. That's one we're going to keep a close eye. Sean Fox, he's a kid who was at Clemson last week. Kentucky had 2 or 3. They had like 5 recruits at Clemson last weekend, and 3 of them committed to Clemson. Fox escaped that visit without committing. Kentucky dodged that bullet. Then they moved up his visit a couple weeks. So he's another one we're paying close attention to. I think it's a good idea that they've got 7 or 8 commitments that are joining the 7 uncommitted guys. So you kind of get a little bit of, here's going to be your new teammates. You can build some bonds. And then Jake Narot is coming in for an unofficial visit this weekend too, before his official next weekend. So we talked a lot about it more on 11 personnel, but I'm not going to bore everybody with all the names and everything. If you want to see it, you've probably already seen it on KSR Plus. We've also got a preview coming out tonight too.
Shout out KSR Plus, summer sale. We're summer sailing.
50% off.
The running back we lost to West Virginia, that felt bad because it was the day after the baseball series, but that wasn't too big of a hit this early in the process, right? That just happens.
That's a okay. Have fun in Morgantown. You please go ahead, have fun. Because admittedly, I don't know if anybody watching this or subscribed to KSR Plus knew who Brian with a Y and an A was when he committed to Kentucky. So, undersized guy, fine. Have fun at West Virginia. Nothing to sweat.
It's not recruiting, but did you all watch the All Access last night? It was mostly what they've already put on social media. It wasn't groundbreaking stuff, but I'll admit, to have been June 3rd, I was ready to run through a brick wall. Useful is useful and useless is useless. I'm driving that in my head. I know it wasn't, didn't show us a ton that we hadn't already seen, but I really got into watching the UK football All Access on SEC Network last night. Everybody was focused on the finals. I'm like, get your priorities in order. Will Stein is speaking over here on SEC Network.
One thing that I've gotten to learn in this job is that Cutter Leftwich is a freaking ball coach. Like camps.
He's 28.
Yeah.
It's crazy to me.
Hearing him just like, I don't want you to be effing average. I'm here to be effing great. Go take his that guy. He is every central casting offensive line coach in so many ways, and in all the right ways too. I really like me some Cutter Leftwich. Although to your point, Drew, I liked more of the outtakes that they shared on social media. And I loved the 2.5-minute clip they shared today of them debating basketball players just at the facility. Because, Drew, there's guys that Will Stein's trying to teach them about Reggie Miller. That had to make you happy.
That's my guy. I have a Cutter Leftwich question. Okay. I'm in a weird spot.
Okay.
He lives down the street from me. We're in the same neighborhood. And he and his wife go on nightly walks like people do. And I see them many times. When I'm cooking, I'm in the kitchen a lot, got a window that faces this trail. And I've thought, I can't just run out of my house and say hi, right? Because I've never met him, but I would like to meet him at some point. So, but if I see him again, I feel like I'm just going to have to bite the bullet and run out the back door and introduce myself. Or is that too pushy? Do I need to wait for a more natural passing on the sidewalk? or next time I see him out the window, do I just have to run out there in my bare feet with my grill tongs in my hand and be like, "Juiceful's useful"? I'm just wondering how to approach this.
Please do that. I feel like you can make it less awkward. There's going to be a natural point in which it makes sense to introduce yourself. Or I was going to say, it's not like there are a ton of media ops this summer. Maybe if he was talking at one of them, you could go to that. And then it's like, oh, hey, we live down the street from each other.
I think the move is you get your blue raz from Country Boy.
Which I still haven't touched yet.
So you've got the baby monitor pulled up. You're on the back patio. It's a nice night out. And then when he's walking by, you throw a beer at him, a Country Boy at him, like it's a football. Hey, Cutter, think fast. Heads up.
Useless is useless.
It's getting weird. I'm on the back porch like flipping burgers, and I'm like, I wonder if Cutter's gonna walk by. I gotta say hi. I'm starting to feel a little creepy, but it's gotta happen eventually. Like his wife, she does like social media influencing. Is it weird to run up and be like, oh, I like your new wallpaper? I probably shouldn't do that either, right? To be honest, I'm kind of fanboying about the Leftwiches here, and they're right down the street. I hope they don't see this. They'll never walk by again.
They also strike me as great neighbors, too.
Yeah, great neighbors.
Like, Cutter definitely keeps care of his yard. You know what I mean? Like, that thing is getting cut regularly. I mean, he could probably fix things, I know he's a ball coach, but he looks like he knows his way around a toolbox.
Probably. I tell you what, they put that UK flag up immediately. As soon as that U-Haul left, the UK flag was up. So that was cool to see. Anyway, I'm being weird, but it's at some point I'm just going to have to run out the back door in my pajamas and be like, I've been waiting for you to walk by. Useful's useful. All right. I've been excited about this. Who wants to explain how this came to be? There was this 82-0 that just out of nowhere popped up on the internet. I feel like I was a little bit late to it. Does anyone have the background on Big Roulette? I've played it, but how did we get here?
Just someone who's a lot smarter than I made it.
All right. So
the 82-0 thing was all over the internet for a day or two with the NBA players, right?
And that's only been a recent development. But what I do think is cool is just the internet has organically decided that we're going to make fun games together. So you have like the trivia game with the map of the geography. That's gotten big. The 82-0, I think it just started like Tuesday, where somebody was like, pick a player from each decade to make a lineup that would go 82-0. The thing is, I don't know how they do the calculations to say how good you would be, but some Kentucky fan almost immediately started cooking one up for Kentucky basketball, where you pick a player from each decade to try to go 40-0. Have you yet to see
Daniel Reeves, that's his name. Let's get our shout out. Shout
out to Daniel Reeves. He must be really good at math, because there's no way that we could have mathed our way to this.
Well, Kentucky's official account even tweeted about it today. They said, we want to see who gets 40-0. What's your lineup? So
okay.
Did anybody get 40-0?
I think I've seen a couple.
I gotta be honest. I've had more fun not trying to go 40-0, just picking randoms and seeing if they'd go, 20-11. I just love the randomness of all the names popping up in the teams I can build. Let's play a game.
Let's play it.
Let's play it together. Here we go. Just so people don't know, you just randomly roulette a team. Steven, let's hit spin there. So we got recent. Wait, what a fun team to go with. Yeah. Oh, God. Can I tell you all a story about this team?
Yeah.
There was a guy that played at Transy at KS Bar today. I talked to him for a while. He was on the team that scrimmaged this team when
and beat
he
him.
Didn't want the secret out. Yeah, he confirmed that he didn't call it a win, but it was all square. Anyway, we don't have to go back down that path. All right. We got to pick a player from this team.
Okay.
No, Steven, I mean, really, of all the years.
I can't believe that. That's unbelievable. That's the kind of
you can't control it. Okay, so we're probably not going to go 40-0. Who do you all want to go with?
Oh gosh, I guess you do Isaiah Jackson maybe, because
I was going to say Brandon Boston, but like even then, you just got to think positionally. There's going to be somebody better than him, but I think that's the case with all of these guys, right?
Yeah,
I think there's going to be a lot more power forwards and centers. I think maybe we take Brandon Boston on the wing. I don't know.
Let's do that.
I feel like that's the first time I've called him Brandon Boston and not BJ Boston, which
that's true.
It's been a while.
Or we could finally let Dante Allen play on this team, and we can pick him. But I'll let you all pick. We going with BJ Boston. Okay. Steven, do you have a thought?
I already picked BJ Boston.
Okay, love it. Let's spin again. Let's go 40-0.
There's no way. We might just have to make this team terrible.
Okay, I like this team. lots of fun here. Keldon would have been a good wing. We took that spot.
Yeah, and this is quickly that wasn't SEC Player of the Year.
Yeah, this is not sophomore quickly, right?
So I think
it's your boy Nick Richards is down there.
Wasn't junior Nick Richards though.
That's sophomore Nick Richards.
Oh, that's right.
I think we got to go PJ.
Yeah, I was gonna say Tyler Hero, but
Paul Jr. Washington Jr. I would say maybe Hero, but
we can
is
go.
that final answer, PJ Washington?
Steven, you can chime in. What do you think?
I agree. I think you got to take PJ at the power forward here.
All right, Paul Jr., Washington Jr. Let's add him.
I liked Paul Sr. He was a good guy.
Yeah.
This is
nice.
This will be fun.
Here we go.
Another good wing we could have gotten.
Oh man.
We could put Ron Mercer at the 2 guard.
Say Mercer feels obvious here.
Yeah. Sorry, DA. You were hurt this year. Although still had good numbers when he played.
Oh boy.
Oh, Kyle Macy.
Kyle Macy.
This is easy. That's our point guard.
Oh,
It might actually be okay.
Man,
Here we
the
go.
amount of
one of the big guys from that team. Wow, we're gonna place in the SEC.
What year would you want right here?
Well, we need Anthony Davis. So
yeah, that's really our best.
Oh man!
Oh, great!
Oh, come
all
on.
right, Ed Beck, bring it home, Ed Beck.
Oh gosh, Ed Beck. Who doesn't know Ed Beck?
All right. Well, that was one round. We got our practice round out of the way.
Oh yeah, that was our exhibition against Georgetown, not Purdue.
How did we end up with a 13-loss team on this game?
What is stats hidden? So you could do a version where you don't see the stats?
That one's better. That's the one I do on the NBA. It makes it a little harder. You got to know ball a little bit.
All right. Well, we know ball.
I mean, we know Kentucky players, but that makes it harder on the NBA one.
Ooh.
Wait. Whoa, hang on. So, okay, stats are pending. I got it. All right.
You can't see the stats. So if you've never heard of someone, you just have to guess how good they are.
This is a young Bogans. It's not him at his best, but I feel like
Desmond Allison was the best player on that team.
I think they're alphabetical order when you do it this way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Keep scrolling.
Tayshaun. What year of Tayshaun?
Ooh, this was when Jamal McGore was awesome.
Yeah.
I think that might be the move, but I don't, because it was only a sophomore Tayshaun.
Yeah. It wasn't Tayshaun before he went crazy.
I don't know. Drew, Tayshaun or McGore?
I lean Tayshaun, even though it's younger. There's some centers I hope we get, but I mean McGlore's not a bad one.
Sophomore year, Tayshaun.
All right, let's go McGlore.
But center, I guess.
Oh man, we could go big at power forward.
We're really
let's go center, and maybe our other center will make power forward. We'll twin tower.
Okay, there we go. Jam. If you want
85. Oh man.
Skywalker. Got it.
Oh, yeah. Go Kenny
Skywalker. Kenny.
Yeah, there we go. That's how you play. Small forward.
Man, we could just do this all day. Why are we even talking about ice cream?
This is so much fun. Like, I didn't realize that you.
Is it just
Pat Riley?
What year was Louis Dampier there?
Oh, that would be because Louis Dampier, he wasn't a rup runt, correct? So this would have been his senior year, whereas I think Riley and Conley, they were definitely juniors in 65.
See, Stephen, this is a good example of when you play without the stats, you're kind of just having to you got no ball. You got to know what they were in that year.
I think you got to go with Louis Dampier as the shooting guard from the year before the rups runs.
Okay. Shooting guard.
What a random team we have right now.
We're gonna get all Cal guys.
Oh, there's your Anthony Davis.
Hey!
There we go. Ron Lamb, point guard. Make it happen.
Wait. Hang on. What are we doing here?
No, definitely Anthony Davis. I'm kidding.
Okay. All right.
Oh,
Shout out to Ron, though.
Look at this front line. Skywalker, AD, and McGlure. Good luck scoring on those guys.
Before you spin, what point guard does everybody want? I want Severe Wheeler.
Oh gosh, then you're gonna make me dislike this team.
Briscoe.
Reed Shepard.
Okay.
I'm
a little shooting.
John Wall season. All right.
Let's see.
Oh no, it's
Lamont.
I don't hate that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think we have another 10-loss team. Well, not with Anthony Davis.
We don't want Otega running the one though, right?
No.
I mean, Travis Perry ended up playing a lot that
this
year.
could be Kirk Crease's big moment. He never got his time.
Kirk Crease DM'd me the other day about the TBT. Maybe we should get him in there.
Elite.
Hey.
Okay.
There
we go. All right, one more.
Yeah, we don't. The perimeter
defense
needed some work. Needed some shooters.
Let's do stats on. Or they have other games now. We could play one of the other games.
You want to do stats on?
What's the other game?
Let's get a championship team first. We'll go quick. We don't have to debate it as much. We'll just call it.
Which one we want? We want stats in or stats on?
Either one. We know ball. Whatever y'all want to do.
All right.
There you go. Spin. And
Ooh.
Man, you could go a lot of ways here.
So this is just going off of college stuff.
Willie was almost the player of the year, but there's also Carl.
I
think it's got to be Willie or Carl, but just
Carl.
Yeah.
Carl at power forward.
Yeah, Carl at power forward.
We're gonna get a big man.
Forward? You want him at power
forward?
Or
do we want him at center?
Power forward.
Also, is this formula that he's using, is this based on how the game is played in 2026? Is that like
I don't think it's that deep.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I don't know.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
Ed Beck, center. Ed Beck.
Okay, so this would have been the year before Vernon Hatton led them to the championship in 58. So I think it's him or Johnny Cox.
I'm all in on Ed Beck. We got.
I mean, it sounds like Ed Beck came up earlier and we didn't pick him. And
no, we did, and it was our bad team.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's how memorable it was.
I would do Johnny Cox. I think he was a little bit better than Vernon Hatton.
Johnny Cox on the wing.
Put him at shooting guard.
Shooting guard?
He averages, yeah. He had some crazy rebounding numbers, like 12 a game. So we're going to have a.
Oh, here we go.
God.
Again.
Right.
Oh, but this was the team
this
that was.
Is a good team. Okay.
Yeah, this is 20. Emmanuel Quickly, point guard.
I wish we could slide Johnny Cox over. We have two great shooting guards on this team. Or Junior Nick Richards at center. I'm going Junior Nick Richards at center.
Yeah.
He almost won player of the year.
Okay. That works for me. And it's more fun that way. Oh, yes. John Wall.
See, that's why we leave the guard spot open.
Get it.
And now we get to flex. Oh, yeah, this team is death. Especially Junior Nick Richards. He's Final Four MOP.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, John Wall and Karl Anthony Towns in the same team.
And Junior Nick Richards.
Ooh, this is a national championship team.
Cliff Hagan. Here we go.
Here we go.
Frank Ramsey, who has more rings than anyone.
Fascinated to see how this.
Look at that. Oh, come on.
Weak playmaking. That's just weak algorithm.
Yeah, but think about our defense.
Dominant rebound.
Who is scoring on Junior Nick Richards and Karl Anthony Towns? Nobody. Well, all right, let's try to get in one of those mini games real quick. Sorry to the Belmont Stakes. We'll talk about you.
Oh, no, who cares? I'm talking to PTF tomorrow morning. We'll preview it all. And I admittedly haven't looked at it at the program. Golden Tempo will probably lose, though. Let's be honest.
Okay, so I don't know anything about these. I didn't get into these. I only did what we've done so far. How do these work?
Questions feels like a lot.
This is tough. Who had 14 points per game and 4.6 rebounds in the Calipari?
No, that's very specific.
Okay, go back. Let's go to the hometown guesser because I was having fun with that.
Okay.
That seems hard. Okay. Let's pick like Cal era or. Okay. So you guess what state they're from.
Oh, yeah. Easy. Texas. Katy.
Katy, Texas. I went to see him in Katy, Texas.
Ooh.
Okay.
I like to play this game with football recruits when I'm traveling through the South.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Wait. Hang on. I don't know what's going on here. Why is it telling me?
Next round.
I thought I'm hitting. I don't know why it's not working.
Oh, no.
Because so many people are probably playing. Maybe.
Yeah.
Right, let's go build another team. That's more fun. One more team. We got it. We got to get to the Final Four.
All right, here we go.
Last one. Give us some good spins, Steven.
Oh, Reed Shepard?
This is much more fun than chat roulette.
Can you see it?
I can't see it, by the way.
Yeah, you took it off the thing, Peak. Yeah.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Also, Steven, throw me on camera real quick. I'm for good luck.
Here we go.
We're going to do it, but are we doing it?
We're doing it. We're doing it live. Do it, Drew. Drew. Oh my God. Man, it impresses me every time.
Let's get this national championship.
Here we go.
I'm ready.
Oh, and we get this team?
Hey.
Hell yeah.
2023, 24. Let's see. Oh, Reed. Did we just go
Antonio
Reed?
Reed should be our sixth man. We should start DJ.
We'll never get off the bench.
Yeah, I think we got to go Reed there.
How many people have picked DJ Wagner, you think, when they've gotten this team?
Oh.
With all
Sorry.
due respect.
Hey, can anybody name what team he's going to play for next year?
Maryland.
Yeah, that one was a very funny, like, oh, wow. For Buzz Williams, that's got to be miserable.
I thought he was destined to head to Patino, but Cal probably wouldn't let that happen.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, so we got Reed.
That's
Reed.
right.
Antonio Reeves.
Are we going point guard or shooting guard?
Shooting
guard, right?
That's the debate of that entire season.
Shooting guard.
Okay, give it a spin. Firing around it goes.
Wall. Oh, we got John Wall, Reed Shepard. Here we go.
We're already off to an excellent
Yeah, this is it.
Man.
This is the team that goes 40-0. It's because Drew chugged the Country Boy Blue Raz.
Oh man.
Give me Ed Beck.
Johnny Cox again.
Oh, we got Johnny Cox again. We gotta go Cox. Cox rocks. It's a small forward.
He's taking us to the Elite Eight. He's going to lead
go
us.
in order here.
Here we go. Ooh.
Mark Curry started.
we got a
Oh my
Curry.
gosh, this team.
So this
This has
was
got to be
Randolph
Joe
Morris.
Crawford.
Joe Crawford at the power forward
But
position,
we don't have a spot for him.
or Patrick Patterson.
I
No,
think
he wasn't
it's
on- he wasn't on
I
this
think we
team.
got to go Woo. I think we got to go Woo.
Just do
Randolph
Will.
Morris?
Oh,
this was
yeah.
Randolph Morris's good year.
Okay, we'll go Randolph.
Why is Joe? Okay, because he's not. All right, got it. All right, so center.
Yeah, we have to get a power forward or center. So yeah, unless you want Woo.
All right.
Anthony Davis at the
All
4.
right. See, he'll save us.
Yeah, there we go.
Maybe
Almost.
it's 4.
Yes.
This might be good. Are we?
We were robbed.
I got to see the other teams that are making the Final Four. How good are these teams? All right, one more. Sorry,
So much disrespect on Johnny Cox's name. It's really
Is he
embarrassing.
dragging the team down?
I think you know what it is we lost Randolph Morris's facts.
I can't believe that team's not in the Final Four.
We needed
That's a
him
bummer.
better
All right.
perimeter
Yeah.
defense.
Roush, if you have to go coach baseball, go ahead. But Tyler and I are getting to the Final Four.
Yeah, we're going to do this.
I'm doing one more at least.
All right.
We'll do one more. All right. Okay.
Cliff
Cliff
Hagan.
Hagan.
Oh gosh, yeah,
Cliff
that's
Hagan, all right.
that's
Power forward.
Power forward.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can get flexible with guards if we get too many.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
Oh boy.
probably Greavy was All-American in 75. So I would imagine he was pretty good in 74.
Yeah, I could put him on the wing.
Yeah, I don't know if this is Final Four bound.
Ooh.
Chug another blue rise.
All right.
Oh, boy.
Does Aaron Harrison get bonus points for hitting game-winning shots?
Julius
Julius
Randle.
At center,
At center, I don't know.
probably our
about
best
that.
option.
Eating double doubles? Yeah, he probably
This
is.
was
Yeah, because he people
Yeah.
forget that he had a double. He averaged a double double. That was pretty nuts.
Jack Gibbons.
Jack Gibbons at shooting guard.
Okay.
Here we go.
We got some guys playing a lot of position, but it's okay.
all right. It's going to come down to point guard.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Severe Wheeler.
Keith
JP
Logan.
Blevins.
Oh. Can Keith Bogans play point guard?
Ooh, Saul Smith. Saul
All
Smith.
right, just pick one and move on. We're doing it again. It's not.
Oh, back to the elite.
Okay, hang on.
All right.
How does that team go just as far as the last team?
That yeah.
Also, the strengths and weaknesses are always the same. It's always weak perimeter D.
I think we got to clear our
Another
cache.
one. Yeah. Clear,
It's all right, Daniel Reeves. We're not mad at you. We're addicted to your game. Last one, final
All
one.
right.
We're going to the Final Four. Let's try to keep it in this decade.
Brad Calipari. No, I'm just kidding. Shea, but is this?
Yeah.
I
this
mean,
would be
Kevin
Shea.
Knox was probably a little better that year, but Shea's the answer, I think.
At the point
Yeah.
guard, it has him as the
I
star.
don't know why it has him as shooter.
We got to go
shooting
point guard, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Isn't Gilgis a fun thing to say? Gilgis.
For a long time, it was a really unfun.
All right,
thing to
now
say.
we can go Maxi or Quickly, whatever you think. They're both really good.
I think we go Max. I feel like they're
Quickly
gonna-
was the SEC Player of the Year that season.
Yeah, let's do quickly.
Is the person writing this like?
It's
paying
it's just Kentucky, you know.
Yeah, it's true. Okay, that's right. It's actually powered by BigBlueHistory.net. I learned.
Oh, nice. I mean, that's got to be the best database for it. Okay, this would be
Mhm.
Scott Padgett, I would think.
Shimu.
Or Jamal McGlure again.
Be a good center.
Ooh.
But you want to do Paget?
I don't know.
I could go either way on that one. It's up. I'll leave that to you all.
Probably Paget.
Yeah. Man, that team, I like that team a lot.
On
I
the
have
wing
their
though, right?
autograph.
Move it power forward so we can
Okay.
A little more versatility. I had that whole team's autograph. That was my Christmas gift
Ooh.
one year. That was a very
There
cool
you go.
Christmas gift. Oh gosh, we can't do. Can we do Delk?
Can we go 3 guards?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can go 3 guards.
Yeah.
So wait, where
Shea, Quickly, and Delk. We'll make it work.
Yeah,
Elk on the wing.
dude, that is an awesome 3-guard lineup. And then Paget is your
Oh my
stretch
gosh,
4.
here we go again.
Ed Beck, my man.
Dude, I've never heard of the name Ed Beck until today.
I'll never
Man.
forget him now.
I'll never forget it.
It reminds me of when I was little. Like, I don't know if y'all collected cards, but I feel like there'd be like 5 people that would be in every pack. It's like, did they just print millions of this one person? Ed Beck is that. All right, last one that we're cutting it off.
All right, good. I agree. This is it. The odds got to be in our favor.
Yeah.
I'm going to chug
Except-
coffee, and it's going to give us good luck.
All right, go
Roush,
ahead.
leave it any time if you need to. Here we go. This is the one.
Are you get it? There we go.
Ah, that tasted so bad. It's the
Okay.
last drink
There
of
you
the
go.
coffee.
Oh.
It's nice
Well,
and
see that
warm.
enough?
warm.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Ed Beck.
54, they won it all, right?
Hagen probably.
Or Luceropoulos, or I don't know. I guess Hagen
I'm just
Hagen.
guessing.
I'd go Cliff Hagen.
in the wing. Yeah, let's keep it rolling with.
No!
Ed Beck.
We're
I mean, how do
never
we
going to
keep
be
getting?
able to
Oh,
click
Bob
it.
Burrow. Bob Burrow. He was like Oscar broke like all of his records.
Why
That's
won't
right.
you let me add him?
At
When did
power
Ed
forward.
Beck pay
No,
Daniel
no.
Reeves to include him on this?
Okay. Spin. All right, here we go.
EJ Florial.
I feel like we need to start over again. We're just wasting time. Go back. Let's do it again.
Oh, too many 50s. Oh, Jamal Murray or Tyler Eulis? Tyler Eulis, right?
Tyler Eulis,
Yeah.
SEC Player of the Year and Defensive Player of
All-American.
the Year.
How
Yeah.
do you remember all? I mean, how do you know all that?
Consensus first team All-American. I had a bad take one time that he was overrated. People
Oh,
only liked him
sorry,
because he was
guys.
short.
People
It was one of my worst takes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
God, this team.
Oscar's on this team, right?
No.
No.
Oh, no.
This is
This
Boston.
one?
This was the COVID team.
This is the COVID team again.
Wait,
Oh, no.
oh,
I think we
he
gotta-
was on that team.
But he wouldn't
No,
play.
Oscar, he didn't play. This is when he transferred.
Okay. That's
I think we got to go Boston again.
Can we cheat the system and put him on there? I guess it goes.
I would say Isaiah Jackson or Boston.
Maybe Isaiah Jackson at the 4.
We
Mr.
did Boston
Jackson
last
before?
time, so that's
Alright.
good.
Yeah. Oh, man. Somebody likes emerging market in the Belmont Stakes. I liked him in the
Ooh.
Derby.
What
That was
about John
my favorite.
Pelfrey?
Man, Travis
No,
Ford.
Matt.
Travis Ford, Tyler Eulis backcourt would be hilarious to watch.
I mean, Travis Ford. He
They'd
should
be
short
like the
guys.
little rascals on each other's shoulders going in to rob the bank in that trench coat. It would be great.
They're just shooting threes from 8 feet behind the 3-point line.
I think
Probably
we got to go
Mash.
Monster Mash though.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Somebody's going to help me pick these last ones.
All right, good.
Dan
What do they know about the 1969
Yeah,
70
Dan Issel at
Kentucky
center.
team? Here we go. That's good.
We're getting somewhere. This is a pretty strong team. We need a great shooting guard.
Kobe Brea.
There we go. I like that.
I think it's got to be him.
Or do you want Jackson?
Hi, Ruby.
Say hi.
No,
Jackson
I
or
think we got to
Kobe?
get Brea.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dang,
Back
we
to
just-
the
We
Elite Eight.
cannot break past the Elite 8.
Man.
Cannot do it.
Tubby Smith.
All right.
era.
I'll be
Last
spent out.
one. We have a helper.
Bring us good luck, Rubes.
All right. Our viewers are like, what are you all doing? Are you going to talk about the Belmont Stakes or not? Last one
No.
for real this
Somebody
time.
likes emerging market. Yeah, Tom Parker.
Winston Bennett, Sam Bowie. There you go. Right.
Probably Sam Bowie.
Was that an injured year, though?
Surely they didn't. They're not punishing these people for getting injured on this, but I don't know.
Walker too.
I vote Sam Bowie. He deserves a
Bowie.
Final Four run. And if we lose, he can take us to Red Mile.
Do you think he's still
Oh,
racing?
Brandon
man,
Garrison.
that's his team.
Brandon Garrison.
We will never lose a fight.
Probably Owe.
Yeah,
Olay.
Olay.
At the 2.
Yeah.
I do think it would be more fun to see how bad of a team you can make.
See, that's what I was doing last
Because
night. I was
version.
just picking people I liked to see how they'd play. Oh, is Richie
You
going to
gonna play
play?
tonight?
Is Richie going to play?
Oh man, Derek Miller had some crazy stats. Like he had like a ton of like 3-point record stuff.
Derek Miller took 279 3-pointers that year.
Yeah,
How about that? Look it up. Tell me if I'm wrong.
that was like a
Look it up right now.
COVID exercise. Like, hey, Derek Miller did a lot of crazy things.
Probably
289. I shorted him 10.
Just make Derek Miller the point guard, Peak. I mean, who cares?
We've just given up at this point.
Yeah, we stink.
Why not?
All right, let's start over. Let's do one more. Last one.
Hey, we'll finish. We got 2 more. Let's go through them fast.
Okay.
Issel.
Dan Issel, there you go.
Boom, boom, and
I bet you do have to have Issel to like win this game. Ron Mercer, yeah.
Oh, we just cannot.
Every time we are like Tubby
we're
Smith.
Tennessee.
We cannot get past the Elite Eight.
We're Tennessee or Tubby Smith.
Yeah, we're Rick Barnes.
God, Nash.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. That's a good one.
And this is Tayshaun's All-American. No, it wasn't Tayshaun's All-American year. This was Team Turmoil, right? Tayshaun, just do Tayshaun.
I'd still go Tayshaun though.
Yeah,
small forward.
Man, we used to fight over who got to be number 21.
We got to quit getting these end of Cal era teams. I'm sorry, Cal.
Oscar was not Player of the Year, but still got a lot of rebounds that year. So,
Jason,
hey, you.
I think it's got to be Oscar.
I think Oscar.
Okay.
Oh.
Come on, 20 Beckham.
Duran. Do it.
Oh yeah, dude. Let D-Lam eat.
All right, we need a good point guard, though.
This is a pretty good team.
Eat D-Lam, 58. Vernon
All right, Vernon Hatton.
You won the title that year.
Oh, my God.
It's not meant to be.
What's the best record we've gotten so far?
Elite
8. And we've done 5 straight.
That was the 32 wins right there.
All right, here's what we're going to do, Steven. You're going to just start it over until we get an elite first player. Skip the elite first player.
Doesn't this feel like we're on one of those Barstool After Dark streams?
Yeah, here we go.
Leave until you go undefeated.
Here we go. Carl or Willie. Dial it up. Either one. I don't care.
There we go. Let's get Dan Issel here.
Oh, here we go. Now we're getting some movement.
Mark Pope.
Man, this one's
Delk. I would say Delk.
Even though he's young and his stats aren't great, you got to go Delk.
Oh, I didn't see it was 94-95.
Yes, the year before.
But still, yeah, he was awesome. He's made a lot of threes, so go 90.
Roderick Rhodes was pretty nasty, but I'd still go Delk.
Shooting guard for Delk.
Okay, we don't go out of Jersey City, New Jersey.
Okay.
Nerlens at the 4. Who's scoring on that team?
Yeah, we just need to flip Carl and Nerlens, be a little more natural there.
Oh.
Ed Beck.
Cliff Hagan.
Cliff Hagan has been on every one of our teams.
I can't do this team again. I can't.
Severe Wheeler.
This COVID team. All right, start it over, Steven.
Hang on. We got to see what this team. Who's the point guard?
It was Askew, but I would pick Mintz over.
Another.
Wow.
God, the team is worse.
Perimeter D and playmaking.
Okay, I've got one more in me.
All right.
Mike,
this is the one.
All right.
Ramel.
Oh, gosh. This is a Patterson team.
Oh, Jody.
Yeah.
Oh, Jody. Yeah.
But this is the year before he went nuclear.
Yeah.
But still.
Patterson, though.
He got hurt.
I still like Jody Meeks at the 2.
Okay.
Alex Legion. I wanted to see more of him. What happened?
No wonder.
I mean, Drew, were you around for the Alex Legion's girlfriend? Like, were you doing KSR things when that was happening?
No. I started right after, so I heard after the fact.
I'm not feeling good about this, guys.
No.
Yeah, I feel like we need to start all over again.
Yeah.
Anyway, we can come on, we can do this. This is
Dan Issel.
Dan Issel. You have to use Dan Issel, and then
Ed Beck.
I mean, we got this 3 teams in a row. I mean,
it's amazing we're doing this for our jobs right now. This is ridiculous. I'm drinking a Blue Raz.
Kevin Galloway, you remember him?
Yeah. Gosh, I actually left a tip at 2 Keys because Kevin Galloway didn't. I'm like, dude, you're on the basketball team. Can you not tip the bartender? And he didn't, so I threw him money.
Boy.
And I was
Reed.
First round. That's brutal.
Ow.
All right. Well, good luck, everybody.
All right.
Bye-bye,
good luck in baseball.
Bye-bye.
We'll text you in about 4 hours when we make the Final Four.
We'll be here when you get back.
We've been trying Reed Shepherd. It hasn't been working.
Let's do Reeves. We'll do Reeves.
Okay.
All right.
Mm.
And I feel like this is stacked against us. Yeah, Rondo.
Is Patrick Sparks on there? Was that a Sparks
He
year?
was. That was his bad year, though. But
Okay. I don't hate what we have right now.
Jody.
Now you go Jody Meeks. We'll just put them on. There you go.
54, and he could have gone
That's.
for.
I mean, this is a good shooting team to match or to back up Rajon, who can't shoot. Oh man, I don't know.
Pelfrey.
Chris Mills. We love Chris Mills.
Triple double.
Should we do that?
Yeah. No.
This isn't a great team for bigs.
How tall was Reggie Hansen?
How many people have given up on us?
Yeah.
I haven't even paid attention to the comments.
We actually gained viewers. We had 230 something.
I think because this is addicting. People might think this is bad content. This is fun.
I'm trying to pay attention to the comments too to see what people are suggesting.
All right, comment section. Tell us who to pick right now. Someone said Avery Rose. She's not.
She's got her Wildcat outfit on. You want to see it?
Oh yeah.
She was going to come to the show today, but it was a little too crowded.
That would be a little too crazy.
I don't know, Steven. Pick one.
Okay.
Steven's choice.
Feldhouse, I guess. I don't know.
Nerlens.
Lily. Nerlens.
Back to the Elite Eight. Oh, wow.
Come on. No way.
Steven, we can't do this forever now, but can we just set up a special roulette show where we just do this all night? I'll do it for hours, especially if I can get more blue raz.
Yeah, until you win it all.
I'll sit here and get hammered on blue raz trying to win it all.
I would watch that show.
You want to do this last one, and then we'll move on?
Yeah,
okay.
We'll answer a few questions too, unless Tyler, you're in a hurry.
No.
I don't know if you're in a hurry, Tyler.
I'm not doing anything.
Okay. Nerlens.
All right.
Nerlens. Here we go. Johnny Cox again. Man.
That's it.
Cliff Hagan. I feel like at some point we've just got to stop picking the.
Yeah, we're doing it to ourselves.
I know.
Starting to worry about their legs.
Here we go again. Kellen Grady.
We got to do Shade Sharp.
Can we do Shade?
Got to do it.
If this is the team that wins it all, that would be absolutely hilarious.
What do we need? Power forward? Yeah, Kenny.
Elite Eight, 31 wins. Shaden Sharp, 0 points. 0. I mean, that's the problem. He didn't play if he'd have played,
they should let you choose him then.
Well, that was fitting.
All right. Well, that was fun.
All right.
Okay.
So the Belmont Stakes.
It's Saturday, I hear.
Lil Wayne has a horse. I will be betting on Lil Wayne's horse.
Okay.
I do love Lil Wayne. The horse's name starts with a V. I can't think of it right now. It's kind of a word I don't know how to pronounce. So watch the Belmont Stakes. Now, Tyler, viewer questions. Southend Josh, a regular on KS board, asks if there's any updates on a new AD. Matt mentioned that Ben Roberts put something out. I actually haven't read that myself.
I read it. I did.
There
it
you
was mainly about the search firm that UK has hired. They don't typically hire athletic directors, which could mean that UK is going outside of the box with this hire. So it is further solidifying the whole thought that Kentucky will go external and think of not just a traditional athletic director, but more of a CEO type. But that was basically it. So fingers crossed.
Moving on.
Next.
Monticello DPT, who on the current roster takes their draft decision down to the wire next year? Surprise guess is welcome. Mine is Wilkins.
I mean, I don't think it's going to be Malachi because
it's not crazy.
I mean,
there's a lot of money back in college these days.
That is true. And I think even though Momcilovic, if they pass this 5-5 thing, I think he just wants to go to the NBA next year. I mean, he's already gotten however many millions of dollars, 6 to 7, whatever you've heard for this season. So I think he just really wants to be a pro. So I don't think it'll be him. I guess it depends on how good you think the rest of the team is Zoom Diallo, Wilkins.
I'm actually going to go Momcilovic because his stock probably won't change even with a good year, but we will offer him a lot of money if he has the type of season we want him to have. So he will be stuck with the exact same decision next year. Do I want to be second round, or hey, would you like another $7 million to come back and do it again? So I'm going to say him. I'm going to say we run it back next season on Milan watch.
Back when the M&Ms. I like it. All right. Do we
or
have
the Mike and Ikes?
Yeah.
CFE, another regular. I'll be in Kentucky later this month at the beginning of August for work near Louisville. What should I do in my time off?
Oh, man, this would have been a good Roush question since he's
Just
Mr.
bang my knee on my desk. Don't do that.
That blue Raz.
I don't know if you partake in bourbon, but if you're near Louisville, a lot of the tours, distilleries, I do that. I'm a big Buffalo Trace fan going to that one. I shout it out on radio because I endorse them, but Whiskey Thief's actually a lot of fun where you like pour your own. It's a unique experience. So I'd hit the bourbon trail if you haven't done it before.
There's some cool bourbon bars in downtown Louisville now too. Like I think a lot of the distilleries, they have opened like downtown. I wouldn't call them tap rooms because it's bourbon, but yeah. Trying to think.
Country Boy has a nice tap room in Louisville.
There
To
you
shout
go.
them out as well.
Shout out to Country Boy. That's about all my Louisville knowledge. You could go to Churchill Downs and you'll probably see Nick Roush. So
So we can't ask Roush because he would have just said his neighborhood and Luckett would have said Roosters. All right, couple more. Cats in PNW. Zach and Brandon debated Milan at the 3 versus the 4. What do you all think, and what lineup do you think is the strongest? I said this on the show this morning, and it's not like we don't know what we're talking about or, can't predict. I think even Mark Pope and the guys involved have no clue how the 3 and 4 will shake out until they get on campus and start battling it out. Because you could put a little offensive line up with Milan at the 4. We're going to have to give up some defense and rebounding. But if Cam Williams takes a big jump forward, those two together would be nasty. But at the same time, if McBride plays like he played last year, but steps up and plays at that level at the SEC, or even Njai shines at the 4, then you move Milan over to the 3. I mean, I think they kind of have a wealth of options there at the 4 if all those guys turn out the way we hope they do.
yeah, it's definitely a big mystery. I think you really need to see what you're getting from Njai. He feels like the mystery man on this roster coming from overseas. I was listening to a lot of podcasts this week after Momcilovic's decision came out, and someone made a good point. I think it was Gary Parrish or Matt Norlander. Njai he was a pro. He's got several years of experience playing overseas. So he's not going to come in and be scared of the SEC or anything like that. That said, I'm a little curious to see how he'll handle the physicality of the SEC. He seems pretty skinny, but that's why you've got McBride, right? He can come in and kind of be a bruiser. McBride had some great highlights, some training highlights on Instagram the other day I was watching. I'm really excited about him. I think he's going to be great. So, yeah, I think it's still a bit of a mystery, but it'll be a fun one to try and figure out.
I think the best case scenario would be Milan at the 3 and one of those two guys really step up there the 4, and Cam Williams is your 6th man. And then you can play the lineup with he and Milan at the same time, where good luck guarding those guys if they're knocking down threes. But that's going to be the most interesting storyline because backcourt's locked up, Moreno's locked up, and we know Momcilovic is going to start somewhere. It's that other group. Those are going to be some battles, and that'll shake out when they get on campus here very soon. We got one more?
That was it. But
I see one written down here that Tyler has in the notes. I'll just ask you without the graphic.
We made the
in
Final
there.
Four.
It says on the topic.
Oh, we made the Final Four. Sorry.
Oh, who did?
What was our team?
Were you just playing in the background, Steven?
Yeah. Reed Shepard, Malik Monk, Cliff Hagan, Melvin Turpin, and Cotton Nash.
What a team.
Man, you got some size with
That is awesome.
Turpin and Cotton Nash. Nice. I like that.
Love it. Okay, sorry. Back to
Who was coaching that? At any point, did they think about starting someone over Reed and bringing him off the bench? I got to quit doing that. All right, last question. From in there, on the topic of Milan and jelly beans, what brand is the best brand for jelly beans? Starburst is something you need to get familiar with if you haven't already. I don't feel strongly about this, but I have had the Starburst. Those are delicious. I would guess Jelly Belly would be the answer, but I'm not sitting around eating a lot of jelly beans. That gets in the way of my ice cream.
I don't want to say anti-jelly beans. I just haven't found a jelly bean that I like. So when all this jelly bean stuff started, a lot of people were recommending the Starburst ones. I think I just need to try those because jelly beans are a little too close to the licorice family for me. Maybe it's just I've had like the black jelly beans that taste like black licorice, and I just am very anti that. So maybe this will inspire us all to get reacquainted with jelly beans.
Have you had, I think their Harry Potter brand, where you don't know if you're getting like one of the prank ones or a real one? So it'll be like banana or, something awful that's yellow. Have you seen those or know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
yeah, boogers.
Yeah.
Yeah, those will get you.
I don't know if I willingly want to do that. I would just want the butterbeer ones or whatever they are. So another reason I've been hesitant with the jelly beans. We've got people in the comments. Holly says Starburst jelly beans are great. Bean Boozy, I guess that's a brand, or Bean Boozle, and Earwax. That's one of the flavors for the Harry Potter jelly beans. Yeah. It's
actually pretty impressive how they got like the nasty flavors. I played this with I was at a friend's party and I was playing with this little kid and she was making me do it. So I ate all of them. And it's amazing how the nasty ones they make, not that I'm going around eating earwax, but it's what you think those things would taste like. I can't think of what some of the others were, but they were disgusting. Pretty gross. They sell them, which is amazing. All right. Well, it's been a fun happy hour, but we're not done. One more round, Steven.
One more.
This is it. We're walking off.
You have one shining moment.
This is it. Our last shot. We've announced our retirement before the season. This is our last year. It's our swan song. Let's get to the championship.
Oh boy. Let's see.
Julius Randle. I think we got to go Randle at the 4.
He's old reliable. Double.
I like this though. That's a good 4. I think we're off to a good start. If this is Ed Beck again. Okay.
Is this the time we need to pick Lou Seropoulos? Because I feel like we've seen this team 5 times and never picked him. But Cliff Hagan's hard to turn down.
I feel like it's got to be Hagan, but I'm down for Lou. Lou's name's in the rafters.
I don't. Let's put Cliff. Let's put Cliff on there. I feel like I would be remiss to not pick him. He's a star. Cotton Nash. This is gonna be a heck of a team. Oh man!
Oh my goodness! All right, start over, Steve. This is before our time. This doesn't count. We're doing a new one. Last one, I swear.
Okay. Well,
is there a way to do like 1980 and on?
That's
too far before us. Last one. I mean it this time. Okay, Anthony Davis.
That one's easy. Let's go center. And
all right, here we go.
Tony Delk, shooting guard.
Yep. Tony.
Both teams went 38-2, right? Or both teams only lost 2 games.
I'm getting nervous. It's like the night before the tournament. I'm nervous.
You did say shooting guard though, right?
Yeah.
I assume so, if y'all agree.
Okay.
Ooh, this was a big Tayshaun year, right? Tayshaun on the wing.
Yeah.
I don't think Tayshaun was on this team.
Oh no, Bogans. Sorry.
You want Bogans at the point? Yeah.
I guess that's our best option there.
This was the year you got hurt.
So you can move we could move Tony to the wing.
No, I think they're locked when you commit, right? Or can you move them?
Oh, you can move.
Oh, you can move.
Ooh.
Okay.
But is that cheating?
That.
Is that cheating though?
No. Listen, we're Kentucky. We'll cheat. Who cares? Put us on Sports Illustrated. We don't care. We'll forget about it. We'll move on.
So how do you move?
I think Bogans is the move.
Okay.
Put him on. Now that I know you can move it, put him wherever. Then we'll figure it out.
Oh.
Man,
Jules Kamara, Jamal McGlure.
Probably McGlure and move Davis to power forward, or I guess they're kind of interchangeable there.
Okay.
Does that really matter?
I mean, positionless basketball.
I mean, Kenny Walker.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good team.
Team, right?
Y'all ready? Jamal. I don't think it'll matter, but flip Jamal McGlure after you add Kenny Walker and Davis, just in case.
I think once I add Kenny Walker, it's
locked.
Okay, go ahead and flip them. I feel like Davis can step out a little better. McGlure will just protect the rim and dunk.
Okay.
Come on, get us to the Final Four. What? Come on.
That's robbery.
Are you kidding me?
How did they go 27-13?
We need to get the guy who made this on here to explain this. Explain
All right,
yourself,
well,
sir. All right.
All right, we are stopping, but Steven, we're setting up a time. I'll get with you. We're playing this all night sometime. I need to go get more blue razzes. We'll do a whole big blue roulette. Oh, is that Daniel Reeves himself?
That's him. Yeah.
See, I wondered about that natural position. Thank you for clearing up, Daniel. And also, this is awesome.
This is great.
I know you're probably not getting any money for it. You need to get money for it.
There is a buy him a coffee thing at the bottom of the page. So everybody
I'm buy him several coffees.
Buy him a blue Raz.
For real, Daniel, this has been great. We're not done playing this. We'll set it up. Maybe we'll coordinate and have Daniel come on with us. We'll find a time to do that soon. Because as you could tell, watching this happy hour, we could do this all night. But at some point, I've had burgers sitting out to be grilled, and I have a yard to mow. I need to get to it. But this was fun.
Is wondering where you were.
My child hasn't been fed in 7 hours. My family's crying in the other room. I've left them for Daniel Reeves, Big Blue Roulette, and some Big Blue Raz from Country Boy. But it was fun. Good to see you, Tyler. Another fun KSR happy hour. Shout out to Parlor Pizza. Tyler's going to go soon. She's going to get it done. And when the one in Hamburg opens, I'm going to gain even more weight. Thank you to Nick Roush. Thank you to Ice Cream and Steven behind the cameras. This one was a lot of fun. Even I don't know how fun it was to watch, but it was a lot of fun for us. Thanks for tuning in. We'll do it again later. Go Cats.